Shall we pray? In Jesus' name. Heavenly Father, we thank you for life and protection. Thank you for the very mercy you have granted to our blessing, every one of us here. Pray, Lord, as we commence this activity this morning, you will guide and direct us in Jesus' name. Glory and honor be unto your name. In Jesus' wonderful name, I pray. Thank you, sir. Media, let's have the national anthem and follow the university anthem. Thank you. Can we have our seat? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you to today's concourse seminar taking place in the month of June. Courtesy Research and Development Unit of this great university. The theme for this year's seminar is Strategic Approach to Research and Development Commercialization in Nigerian University. Under this theme, we'll be looking at commercialization of innovative research in the university, patenting and intellectual property rights administration. So you are welcome to be seated and listening attentively as our speakers. Vice Chancellor, a person of Professor Jeremiah Oludele or Chedero. Sir, you are welcome to this occasion. We are happy to see you. Next, I can see our registrar, Mr. Lamidi Tafa. You are welcome, sir. Also, by the left side of our Vice Chancellor, we have our pastor. Many things that we want to do. If there's no money, it cannot be possible. So we have our pastor in-house, Mr. Shimon Adepoju. You are welcome, sir. Then I can see our Dean of College of Engineering, Professor Fayomi. You are welcome, sir. We are happy to see you. So permit me to recognize the lecturers in attendance and other deans, HODs, head of units, and directors. You are all welcome. Not forgetting the host for today's event, the acting director of Research and Development Unit, the person of Dr. Adeyega, Johnson Adeyega. You are welcome, sir. Also, I can see the acting Dean of COFAST, the person of Dr. John Daramola. You are welcome to this event. Thank you. Without wasting much of your time, let me introduce to us the speaker of today's event, in person of Professor Taofik Adewale Adeposu. Sir, you are welcome. He is the Director Center for Research and Development of Ladoke Akitola University of Technology, Ogun. You are welcome, sir. Students, I welcome you. Appreciate yourself. You are welcome to this event. I believe you have your jotting materials with you. Also record the proceeding. Thank you very much. So let me call on Dr. Johnson Adeyega, Acting Director, Research and Development, for his welcome address.
Thank you very much. The Vice Chancellor, Professor Nigerian, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor Ogun, the Registrar of the institution, Mr. Alex Tafa, the Bursar, Mr. X2 Adepoju, the University Librarian, Dr. Felicia Yusuf, the Dean of School, Professor Upuruchi, Dean of College of Management, Professor Ogun, and Dean College of Natural and Applied Sciences, Professor Atasi, and Acting Dean College of Environmental, Dr. Atinute Oreko, and Dean College of Engineering, Professor Expo Fayomi, the Acting College of COFAST, that's Dr. Daramola, all directors, deputy deans, HODs and departmental coordinator, other distinguished professors, analysts, distinguished lecturers, non-academic staff members, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you all to today's seminar, being organized by the Research and Development Unit of the Tufts University of Technology, Ottawa, the first private university of technology in Nigeria, with the slogan, "Only the best is good for girls." I would like to sincerely welcome all our participants to this very important program, including those watching us online. Today, we are all privileged to have two eminent scholars who are seasoned lecturers and researchers to speak on the topic strategic approach to research and development commercialization in Nigerian university, which is very germane to the educational development of academic staff, scientists, research institutes, universities, and culture at large. In this lecture, the lead speaker, Professor Taofik Kabiru, the Director of Center for Research and Development, has won several grants and received several awards and awards. We will be making the first presentation on the topic commercialization of innovative research in the university. We focus on majorly to enlighten the university community on how to move the university beyond just being an educational providers and scientific knowledge creators to a more complex entrepreneurial university model that will incorporate the commercialization of knowledge that will lead to active contribution to the development of the society in line with the university mission. Through the drive to move the university to a more complex entrepreneurial model, it is also with a delight that I bring to your awareness Dell's Innovation Hub and the Artificial Intelligence Center as recently established by the Vice Chancellor in line with the vision of the university, with the Research and Development Unit as the driver of the vision. And the vision is majorly to develop and transform our society through environment-friendly technologies and other innovations. Majorly, it is to serve as a gap, as a bridge between academia and the industry, to facilitate knowledge transfer and ensuring that research has a tangible impact on our society. The Innovation Hub and the Artificial Intelligence Center will both provide students, researchers, and faculty members with the resources, mentorship, and facilities to develop innovative ideas into practical applications and market-driven solutions, and nurture entrepreneurial ventures. The focus of these centers is to check out for students who are involved in innovative and creative ventures within the institution to aid and support them for optimum exposure. Dell's Tech Hub is fostering a diverse ecosystem that accepts entrepreneurs from all fields and promoting cross-fertilization of innovative ideas across different departments in the university. The second speaker, our very own Professor Fayomi, the current dean, College of Engineering, will be representing Professor Oluwade Matthews of the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, State University of Technology, who is unavoidably absent. And he will be speaking on patenting and intellectual property rights administration. This topic is very essential to the theme of today's seminar. Reason, but for commercialization of innovative research to take place and be fully implemented, there must be proper and deep knowledge on patenting and intellectual property rights administration. Therefore, the Research and Development Unit of Dell University came up with a two-in-one seminar. So he is therefore going to enlighten us more on ways and manners to determine patentability and how to manage invention disclosures, undertake patent search, and as well as how to complete and file applications for patents. At the end of the seminar, it is expected that more knowledge will have been deeply acquired to broaden our knowledge base to identifying demand-based research. The Vice Chancellor of SAC, the distinguished lecturers, ladies and gentlemen, we have in our midst today highly experienced researchers who are subject matter specialists to do justice to the team and sub-teams, to remind, enlighten, and further orientate us for a better output for academic research towards national development and better reputation of the university. Let me welcome you all once again to this highly beneficial and thought-provoking lecture. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Johnson Adeyida, the Acting Director of Research and Development. To join me now as we welcome our Vice Chancellor, Professor Jeremiah Oludele Ojediran, for his opening remarks. can do better than that. Please be seated. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, good morning. The Deputy Vice Chancellors of course, Honorable in absent. The registrar was out of stepped out to look for more money. The University of Nigerian is also busy with accreditation, trying to get us more courses accredited. I'm surprised to see the TAP sitting here. And as our presence here gives me a lot of confidence that the accreditation is going on smoothly. Otherwise, she should be somewhere, seeing how things will go on. So I recognize DAP. Please permit me to stand on the already well established protocol by the MC and particularly the Director of Research and Development. Well, sincerely welcoming everyone to this program. The program that's actually keying into our current vision. Distinguished gentlemen, let us know that our vision for this university are in phases. And for those who are highly observing things, realize that when this management came in, first and foremost, it was environment. What should our environment look like? Should be in place, it should be attractive, should be good enough. Then we move on to infrastructure. When we have infrastructure, we also look at enrollment. How do we increase enrollment? How do we expand our base? And the infrastructure development is still going on. And we are still moving on. The third phase, which is where we are now, is research. And that is where this particular program is keyed into. Before I get to that, just a few days ago, Best State University was here on collaboration on research. Just yesterday, we innovate KATP were also here on collaboration and partnership. The university is trying to key into proper research, looking strategically how we can move our research area on. The Director of Research and Development has done great nowhere in this area, and the Director of Advancement. That is to tell us that the university is moving in phases, and we're very intentional about this, to show that all the things who are here are key into this. While they key into the environment, they key into infrastructure, and again, they are key into the research and development. And that's why our speaker here today, this speaker, Professor Taufik Adiwale Adilushi. Somebody make a mistake about his name. He's been together with someone for so long, he takes some things for granted. We call him Wali. But today we are Professor Taufik Adiwale Adilushi, Director of Research and Development in Lautech, Laruki, Akitola University of Technology, in America. So I need to give them that to be expected, so that no side. Distinguished and gentlemen, we want to thank you for his patience, his tolerance. We have shifted this date several times, and at one time, at one point, we felt was no longer going to take another shift. But he did and came in just right on time. So thank you very much for your selflessness, your commitment. You want to know how to do best. I'm sure at the appropriate time you will be properly introduced. But we couldn't have invited somebody more important than him, having known his antecedents, having known what he has done elsewhere. He has won several grants, and that's why he's here today
to talk on what he knows how to do best. I'm sure we are going to listen to him. The significance of today, of this topic, strategic, how to use that word, strategic. The university has been strategic about it. The Center for Climate Change came up at the time just to key what is happening within the global space. Just recently again, the AI Center is coming up also to key to robotics and other things so that we continue to be relevant in the current research space. And just yesterday I said the innovation hub, which is coming up under the R&D, is part of us keying into what is going on. First, should not be left behind in anything that is doing. I want to really discuss our students here. Please key into this innovation hub. Whatever comes to opening there, please cooperate with them. Research is important. Research is very good. Research is what we must all key into. But much more importantly, there is a need for development. In the years past, in the day of Leo, we do research and put it on the shelf. You write all you can write, you put it on the shelf, and we put it on the shelf with it. But Nigeria has moved on, realizing that research is not for the shelf. Our research and things we found out should not be for the shelves. We should go further and develop them. So development came in, that's practice, research and development. And after development, what do we do? Immediately digressing this that several years ago, there was this design of a seed planter. A seed planter. It was well designed, it was on the shelf. It was on the shelf for several years. Some years later, someone got to the shelf and put down and said, we can construct this. We can develop this beyond. And all the ways they developed it and constructed. And it became an item for trade fair, for scientific fair, and so on. That was where it ended. Now we should have gone a step further. Protect it and commercialize it. Sadly, some years later, planters were imported from foreign countries and the government bought several units of planters for our farmers to use to sell. So today, we're looking further into after development, commercializing these items we have researched on, we have developed, into protecting them and commercializing them so that it will be homegrown things to use. How do we do this? That's what we have to do today. Strategically, how do we do this so that we don't depend on foreign materials coming to take our space. So distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me commend the research and development unit for coming to this topic. Strategic approach to research and development, commercialization in Nigerian universities. We need to commercialize everything we have developed and spread it into the industry. And then just yesterday, we took on the visitors who honestly have given into academic and industry synergy. They have brought that to us. I will challenge them yesterday that they should assist more, maybe us to key into the industries. One major thing in Nigeria that started today, a lack of development, the fact that our industries don't want to inject funds into research. They want ready-made, just bring it and we use. But thank God that things are changing. The industries are becoming, are looking more inwards. Now I want to challenge all our researchers here, that whatever the outcome of our research is now, Let us aim them with the industry. Once again, what thank all of you for coming. And my job is very simple, just to declare this seminar open. In the name of God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, we declare this seminar open.
Let's appreciate our VC as we get back to our seat. You can do better than that. Thank you. So we can progress since our Vice Chancellor has declared the seminar. Let me call on Professor Sunday Mayomi, our second speaker, to join the dignitaries at the high table. So you are welcome, sir. Let's appreciate you. The next thing is the citation of the lead speaker, given by Dr. Johnson Adeyida.
Thank you very much. Well, still standing on the already established protocol, may I humbly request the guest speaker to please stand with me. And we need to come to the podium there, sir. Let's appreciate you. So, while standing, I read out this citation. Professor Adidosu Taofik Adewale. Adidosu Taofik Adewale, a native of Ibadan, Ogun State, Nigeria, born on May 27, 1970 in Nigeria, Ogun State. Commenced his primary education at St. John Anglican Primary School, Ogun State, and continued at Community Primary School, Ogun, Ogun State, from 1976 to 1982. He then attended United Secondary School, Ogun, Ibadan, graduating with excellent results in 1987, where he also served as the library prefect. He completed his A-levels at Ogun Baptist High School on the Ogun State from 1988 to 1987. Professor Adidosu had a BTech degree in chemistry from Lautech at University of Technology, Lautech, Ogun State. Thank you. In 1997, graduating with his second-class honors upper division. He was recognized as the best graduating chemistry student.
Nigerian, all the chairman control of this, all the deans, HODs, directors, head of units, all professors, all staff of PUT, then the great PUT guys. You are highly recognized. And gentlemen of press, you are all highly recognized. And you are highly welcome to this thought-provoking lecture. Actually, like I've said, the Vice Chancellor has summarized all we want to listen to today. Like I've told you, I just want to disseminate information that's, what he has taught us. We are talking about commercialization of innovative research in Nigerian university. And myself talking like you have heard, my name is Ogun. Currently, I'm the Director of LabTech Center for Research and Development and LabTech Sustainable Development Test Officer. This is going to be the traditional line. We look at what is innovative research, because it's the basis. Everyone wants to say depends on innovative research. We go ahead and look at research commercialization. Then we'll go through a typical example, the project that they are handling presently, that it has gotten to commercialization stage. Then we look at the R&D model. What's the model we are using in LabTech that makes the name of LabTech to be popular for everything as the best university in Nigeria, as the best university of technology in Nigeria, and one of the best in the whole country. So we look at the model. Again, we look at some innovations that we have done in LabTech. Again, we look at the challenges. What are the challenges? And how do we solve these challenges? They will conclude. Now, let me start this way. The university is a place meant to train people to be skilled. And again, the university skills to have impact on its environment. I can recollect, I was telling some people when I arrived. I did my IEC around this in 1997, specifically at Ogun Academic Council. Also, I think it's now full space or something. But I couldn't remember any day. Let's try to find that like 20 states like 5 years ago. That's development. And that development cannot be connected to the innovation of universities. And that's why every environment, every community will be fighting for establishment of university in their community. And that's why we should know that the path is on us as researchers in the university to live up to expectation, to give back, to live up to what they are expecting from us, to solve their problems. There shouldn't be disconnection between solving problems and what we are doing in the university. Like when the president was talking, he said that in the only thing, everything we do ends up on shelf. And that's why we have not been developing. You don't want that anymore. What you want now is connection between research and development. And the bigger mission of the university is on four types of plans. That is teaching, research, community development, and enterprise. So which is that university is the one that is connecting those four. And all these four will bring development. And that's why we must always rise up for education. And that's why today I'm appreciating the Vice Chancellor for giving the research and development unit and the development environment to operate and to bring up this kind of lecture. Now, again, go back to the team. The team comes at the very right time. Because when we look at strategy, we are talking about strategic planning and execution of turning research into money. That is what I need to see. What is the language when you understand? Into money. Any research that cannot be turned into money is not innovative enough. And that's what we need. We need, by the time we are coming to our idea, our research products to be able to take a sizable amount in the direction of idea in universities and in the world, in the country at large. And all depends on the research we are carrying out. Then again, when we talk about the commercialization of research. So the aim of this lecture is to share knowledge with discuss challenges that will enhance commercialization efforts within our universities. And the objective, so at the end of the day, we want to know how do we transform our research into something marketable. How do we transform our innovative research into something marketable? That's the matter. I tell in this sector, everybody should know how to turn his research into money. That will be of benefit to the university and to the individual that is doing that research. What are the importance? Number one, the importance of this sector, number one, is to translate innovative research into something marketable, commercial products. Number two, to enhance academia industrial relationship. You are so lucky this case because this university is cited in a very right, very conducive place for you to have meetings with so many people around the state. And again, the name of the founder opens door to any industry. And again, you are also very lucky because the name of the founder also opens doors, to any industry in the whole of Nigeria. So, after this lecture, we should be able to know how we can approach this industry to solve their problem so that they will bring money to us in the university. And this will drive economic growth and societal benefits like developing of academic research. And when you particularly see that there are so many advantages that we have from this case. When you look at it, you see that the benefit is slightly benefit. Again, industry benefits. Again, entrepreneurship is there. So we're able to achieve the quadruple earnings. It's no more triple earnings. But when you're talking about triple earnings, you're talking about academics, you're talking about the industry, you're talking about the government. The people forget about science. And everything we are doing is about science. Anything that cannot impact society positively, doesn't have any meaning. So, in order for us to be able to achieve that confidence, so that is why we want to listen to this lecture. Now, what is innovative research? And innovative research will bring development, will bring improvements. It's not something new totally. When we are talking about innovative research, it's not that there's nothing new on this earth anymore. But what you need to do is that when you are adding value to the product, you are carrying out innovative research. By the time you are adding something to an existing product, you are carrying out innovation. There are so many examples around us, So anything that will bring value or that will bring up a new product or that will add value to an existing product can be done as innovative research. And what are the advantages? And innovative research leads to intellectual property. And when you are able to patent, when you are able to have trademark on product, like you don't have. And that's why I say that if I get good research, you don't need to report. In fact, your salary, you don't increase your salary. One bad thing you get explained. So although we talk about challenges about this, there's just know that they are innovative research, we bring up intellectual property, and intellectual property, we bring up innovation centers. And that's why I also appreciate, because throughout this lecture, I'll be referring to the Vice Chancellor's speech. When he mentioned that we just established an innovation hub and artificial intelligence center. These are the environment, these are the ecosystem that we need, that will make us work. So which means that what next? The next step in the EU now is commercialization. Because already we see that we have achieved the first stage, the second stage. Now we have created innovation hub and technology center. Innovation hub is just like the engineering workshop. And again, I'm still waiting for that. So which means that it's practicalizing. What you don't know, is an fellow of society, of engineer. They are very practical. Anything they want to do, they practical. So any idea you want, go to that hall, innovation hall. Go and practice that idea. Go and see if the idea will work or not. Then again, you go to commercialization. And these are the outcome. It's something about fair enrollment. By the time the product is in the market, everybody will be coming, we want to come to BUT. And I'm very sure, by the end of this lecture, by this time next year, by the time you are doing another application, I know that so many people will be coming, to best university of technology. Again, it is university ranking. That's the major thing. By the time you are coming out, very good, you out. People publishing, you are doing patenting, all sorts of increase the university ranking of the ranking of the university. Then again, operation, because now you will not only be graduating job seekers, but you will be graduating job employers, people that will create venture, people that will create employment. And again, in the overall, this means that if we help the country, if we bring down the unemployment rate in the country, so that's why we need to take we need to be attentive and see what's going to happen in this sector. Now, what is research commercialization? As I've told you, very simply, that is turning our innovative research into money, into something marketing, to let our products to reach market. And what's going to be the importance of this? Number one, to bridge the gap between academic and industry. Not like academic doing its own thing and industry doing its own thing. It's not going to be like that. We build that up, and that will be big. There will be linkage between what BUT, we said the BUT researchers are doing, and the industry around some of that. You don't need to go anywhere. Just make sure you take, you concentrate on the industries around some of that, and you are very good to go. Again, it encourages innovation and technological development and foster university industrial partnership. What are the benefits? The first one, and that's the generate revenue for the university. The revenue that's more than the school fees that you get for the students. It generates revenue, and that's why we need to take it very seriously. And it's not for university alone, even for the researchers. As it's generating revenue for the university, it's also generating revenue for the researchers. And also, it's bring recognition. As it's bringing recognition for the university, it's also bringing recognition for the university, the researchers. That's why when researchers are working, don't look as if maybe you are only doing university good. You are also doing yourself good. And that's why you need to look at it very well. And again, we solve human problem, societal problem. You don't need to report anything. That is what I learned when I traveled to China, because I think China issues. The first time was between 2007 and 2008, because I did my PhD, all my venture for a year, through a grant that I won in one of the Chinese universities. And that's what I learned. I discovered that they imported through nothing, and they exported everything. So, and that's why they are growing every day. And again, I think 4 years later, I went to my tutor in another city. I spent a year. And part of the problem, every time I visited lab technology, I make sure I solve one of the Nigerian problems. And one of the problems we saw, but I say we, because anything you do is in conjunction with your supervisor. Somebody there for you, as a mentor for you. And part of what we did is that what leads to exploration of petroleum in some inner basin in Nigeria now. Because as you have heard, it's not only in Nigeria that we are finding on that. We find out in some other inner basins too. So anytime you are doing make sure you are solving a problem that will start positively to the environment. Now, what I'm saying of the research commercialization, it comes from the idea, conceptualization of idea. That is what we need to do more. And these days, there's no way you can disconnect research ideas and SDGs. Because sustainable development goals is being get to solve, is being designed to solve all man's problems. So any research you want to design, make sure you are solving one of the entities. There's no research in this one that will not relate SDGs. So make sure you link it to SDGs. That's the first one. And again, one thing is very important: collaboration. Nobody does it all. You have to collaborate with people if you want to have anything. And this is how we do it. Even if you are the one that bring that idea, that's your own job. You brought the idea up. You pull together expertise that you know that can turn that idea into something positive. The way as a parent, the way I will look at the problem is different from the way an engineer will look at the problem. So this is what we normally do. If you have an idea, write everything you know and tell me about this idea. And engineer, we do that. Then we compare notes. We look at what is similar between it and we look at what is different between it. From there, we come out with a very good idea that one can take further. And again, one thing is very important. The last time, the person was talking about, again, research and non-research. What constitutes this? There are three types. You can look at research in three ways. The first one is supply-driven approach. That is what the majority of us are doing now. You have developed the technology without knowing the people that will benefit from that technology. The after you have developed it, now go around to look for people. That's what the best. The second one is the supply-driven approach. The supply-driven approach is, for instance, maybe there's an outbreak of disease in the community. You walk into that community, your person here, you ask questions. From there, you obtain some information. From there, you can design your research around that problem you are able to identify. Because at least you know that there's someone somewhere that will benefit from it at the end of the day. There is one that is encouraged, and that's the one we are using now is accelerated innovation. It is that one that involves industry. And that's why I said that you are very well in this space. With the name of let's technology, just want to make industry around this space. Relate, there's no industry that does not have research and development tools. Go there, relate with them there. Maybe through human resources, know their problem. There is no product that does not need a renewal or an upgrade because of competition. If you are producing biscuits now, there are so many biscuits around the space, But how will you upgrade your own product that will surpass others? Then that continues. So that will be on top of competition anywhere, that you can be on top of your game at any time. So the athletic innovation is what we need. And these are stages. Number one, identify an industry. Based on your area of expertise, as we tell you now, there are so many industries. Doing products now. I look at their product. I look at how can I improve that product. Then you talk there. Look at their problem. What problem do you have? How can I assist you? So from there, you can move ahead. Understand their needs. Then from there, you develop a proposal that will solve that problem. Since you are qualified in industry, you are telecoming, you assure them that you can solve their problem. The next thing for you is to develop a proposal that will solve their problem. And that proposal, you initiate program, you discuss with them, you create a vision brief. This is how you want to carry out the work. This is what they are going to benefit from it. Because it's not going to be a one way. The problem we have in the country is that they don't have strong research around this place. You have to let them act from you, starting from money management. Not that you give a second, that's when you go and buy a new car. That's when you go and marry a new wife. That's when you go and do all of things. It's not like that. Normally, after you have finished your work, you can put some other things in mind with the company that wow. But make sure you convince them that you will make proper use of their money through the work you have done in the past, through the work your university have done in the past, and from there you negotiate them. You negotiate them, then again you execute the collaboration. Although along the line, our deal will talk more on IP, on at what stage of research commercialization is safe for a researcher to do the IP of your work, the patency of your work, because the work has to be fully protected, Then after this, now you start your prototype development. At times you can call it proof of concept. That's the idea. Show that the idea works. And the design that come out from that is known as minimum viable products. It come out from that place. Your idea, does it work? Now, after you say that the idea works, now the next thing for you is to deploy it to the market. Two questionnaire, distribute it. Go to that industry that you are solving problem for them. Do a questionnaire, give it to them. With the sample of the profile that you have done, give it to them. Let them see the work. From there, let them see the shortcoming of that product. And from the feedback, you can now improve. That's why you can now go back. We call it iteration. You can now go back and improve all that can improve the products that will make it to be market ready. And that's when we talk about the high-level design of the product. Then after that, what you do is to develop a strategy on how to market your product. Business model is very, very important. And that's why anytime as a researcher, you must have someone for business management. Business management and expert that knows about business model. Because you don't advise, it's not only advice. When you are putting up a team, make sure you put up a team that everybody will have equal stake in that. That is one thing we have confidence in the team that you are putting up. There are so many business models. We have B2C. What is B2C? Business to customer. Whereby you do your product, you set up a company for that product, you call it a startup, you start selling one after the other. But how many days have that time to do that? Unless maybe you are apart from you have done the research, then you don't go to market now. So look at it. Then the other one is business to business. Before you get that stage, you can sell that job, you can set up that technology, you can set it up at an agreed price. So if you know that you can't do all that, all those things, then the business is maybe you are producing for a company. And the idea you sell it to a company, and that company that will handle the rest. Then you can have business to government. Thereby, it is the government that will make arrangements for all the possible customers. They have all the society, all the agencies of their care. So depending on what you are doing, then at the section, you should be able to know the right business model that you will use for your product. Now, as I've said, this is a simple example of the project, of our project that has reached the commercialization stage now. This particular project was sponsored by Innovate Hub in Abuja, and they carried out the work for like a period of 9 months. Easily involved, spending like 2 weeks, coming back to school, and it's a collection you can see. Collaboration is like I said, it's a collection of researchers from different universities. They are the team leads of the work. From Lautech, I have someone from Ogun University, I have someone from Rivers University of Science and Technology, someone from Conference University, and someone from Uta, Akure. Again, it's a lesson for us. Don't just stay in a confined environment. You have to reach out to people from other institutions. You have to collaborate. Thank God now, there are so many ways whereby we can communicate via all these like Zoom, like other things. Then we having regular meetings. So if there is a need for you to meet physically, you can also as well do that. So, what is innovation? What is it all about? It's all about tackling internet losses in Nigeria. Because we know that one of the problems that we have in Nigeria now is post-harvest loss. How do we preserve our crops before the next planting season? If there are ways to do that, that is affordable to farmers. It's very good. It will save us a lot of things. Then again, any problem you want to solve, make sure it is a problem that the local people, the poor people can benefit from. So by the time you are doing designing, unless there are some other things that especially made for our industry, then make sure that anything you want to design is something that the poor people in the remote area, the people in the village, all these are small order farmers can be benefit from. And what we have done is that we discovered that storage system remains a problem. And when there is storage system, what people are doing now is storing underground mud and also top and get invested. Even at home, there was a time whereby one of our children, he was in school, she brought things to school. There was time, she was at home. By the time she went back, after 2 months, the things has come to public form. And when you translate that into money, you see that you have wasted so many things. So that's why we have come up with how do we store these grains. And we know that grains cut across majority of everybody in Nigeria, consume grains. And people from the southwest. So we have targeted a large population. So that by the time these products reach market, it's not going to be a loss. Because we are talking about 2 million people buying something. There's no way you can shop from that kind of something. So you have that focus. How the mindset deal with large population. Make sure you do a product that large population will benefit from. And that's why we discovered that Nigeria is using around 2.5 trillion in a year of post-harvest loss. So there's no one that will listen to that would not like to put down his money to sponsor that kind of product into the market. Because you need somebody to put down the fund. The industry will not just put down the fund without saying what they will give for me. So that's to convince them that if they put down fund to solve this problem, this is what they are going to pay from that. And what they have done is just to develop a system that use nitrogen, to preserve our grains. And like I've said, we have to do that already. And now, what we just need to do is to make some few millions of naira to replicate, to do more, like 2 units, then we take to the market. That's where we are now. And from other people, like maybe some people that are very rich, we have a premium too that is based on IoT. This one is just like a shelf that you put on your, because there are some people that like all two things. You just put on your cabinet in the kitchen, whereby you can keep your grains there anywhere you want. You can monitor what's going on there. If it is getting spoiled, you know it's getting there. Why? What? Even if it's coming down, you want to replenish, you will know that quantity is coming down. If you allow to on your phone, you can branch and market, you can buy, and keep. So that one is for people that are very rich. But what I'm trying to say is that make sure that any research you are doing is transforming to a product that will be beneficial to the environment. And you see that now they are trying to solve the post-harvest loss, which is one of the main problems grain farmers face in Nigeria. And again, from there, you see that there's no way that we're not able to get people that will put their money down. So any problem that are solving, make sure it has an impact. Then again, what is the model? Like I've said, I'm very happy listening to the Vice Chancellor's speech, because it shows that BUT is ready for commercialization. And this is the right time to listen to this lecture. Because the first thing we see there is that establishing innovation hubs. And we have not seen the slide. If I see the slide for the first time, and you can see that what you are saying, talents, you can see that BUT is moving in the rest of the world. So I'm very sure that very soon we will see BUT at the top. So another thing is that there must be incentives for researchers. In Lautech, that's what we are doing. When you talk about researchers, we have both now and student researchers. In fact, our students, they are the main instrument we should be using for research, because they are very intelligent, they know how to use all these social whatever very well. What you need to do is just to guide them to the right path, and you see the difference. That is what you need, just to guide them. So you should carry them along. In the short right now, you see what they have done in market, on this. Then again, there should be a coordinating unit, like the Directorate of Research and Development. And I'm very happy that BUT, under the leadership of Dr. Adeka, as this, because that is his own job. That directorate has to coordinate all these things that are highlighted. And we also see what we have done in Lautech in this respect. Now, these are some of the examples of successful commercialization in the world. We see different universities. That's why just to let you know that universities are the major driver of economy. It should be the major driver of economy. We are the instrument of growth and development in any country. That is what is happening outside the world. That's why Israel is making way. That's why China is shining, is competing economically with US. That's why all of them, in UK, they are growing. So, and our whole should not be left out of this. You can see different universities, the University of Cambridge, Cambridge, Stellenbosch. In fact, I know two of these universities because I've visited them before. I've been to Stellenbosch before. I've been to Western before. I've been to Western before. I saw it. I know what is happening there. Then again, we are not better out too. Covenant, your neighbor here, they are doing wonders too. See what they have done. And that's why every time you see eventually Covenant has come, that is one of the secrets. That is what they are doing. And there's always something else too to do this kind of thing. University of Lagos is there, OAU is there, Amadu is there, University of Nigeria is there. You see that this is the major, because you see that all these universities, they are the most ranked university in the country these days. So which means that if you want to increase our idea, if you want to increase the visibility of our university, the recognition, the ranking, there's no way we should shy away from commercializing our research product. Now, what are we doing now? I think maybe 3 years ago, we organized this type of a webinar like this for our lecturers. We organized webinar on grant management, how to write a affordable grants. Then we organized lectures on patenting. How do we go about your patenting? And I think that 3 years after now, they are seeing the work. Although they are still learning, but at least they are making progress. Again, within PBT, to start, they also organize an innovation challenge among our students. And you'll be surprised, you will see some amazing things. I will show you in the course of this lecture what they have done. You will see it here. So like I've said, you should please make proper use of that donation work. Use it, visit that, because there are so many sections there, from renewable artificial intelligence, robotics, and the like. Go there, anytime you are bored, go to that place, see that the right place, the very good environment, with the idea we come, and make sure that you make proper use of that idea. Then again, what I have done is that the director of research and development, we created database for our researchers, also for our staff researcher and student researcher. This is the indication of that. Anytime any industry approach you with a proposal that they want to solve their problem, the first point of contact is the agreement. And the agreement, I don't have time to contact those lecturers. And that's very good time. If you want to contact the lecturer, maybe it's not available. You might be abroad. You might be somewhere. What you need to do is just to quickly go to another page. Look at the researcher that has solutions to the problem they go through and give them a good answer before you can now organize and collaborate meetings. Like we have done for our researchers, we have also done for our students, researchers. So we have to do now. So if you have any problem to solve problem research, just call. You just open our laptop, look at it that it is hard to fix what I'm looking for. They will be facilitating how they meet. The other one is that collaborations is very key. Like I've said, we collaborate with universities. In Lautech, they are collaborating with so many universities. And that brings about so many things. There can be a change of staff and students between the university, between Lautech and those other universities from other countries. And from there, we learn so many things. So it's polytechnic, it's research institutions, it's government agency. Like I've said, we have a collaboration with NASEN, with NOSDRA. Anytime NASEN when we want to take project, they will approach us that we should give them some researcher that can solve this problem. Likewise, NOSDRA. At least like 2 years ago, I did some set of researcher to NOSDRA, to their lab in London, to give training, capacity building training for some of their laboratory staff. And as it brings money to the university, it also brings money to our own pockets too. At least we enjoy ourselves. And we know that we are making impact. And again, with industries, that's the key thing. And like I've said, we need to reserve trust that we need to build between us and those industries. And how do we build that trust? What we need to do is that, what we have done is that since about 3 years ago, we first time to organize the research here in Lautech. So that this industry they will come around. They will see the product, they will meet our affected, they will discuss them, and they will know that what they are doing outside, what they are reading about us on internet is not a fluke. It is what is really happening, and they are appreciating more. And with that, everybody would like to collaborate with you. So this is, I don't know if I can play this. I don't know the IT guys, but this I thought that maybe you can play. Okay.
This machine will start.
Please don't listen to my
The title of the project is development of solar power generating system with automatic tracking and data collection. The system can tilt automatically by itself the direction of sun radiation, and it can also rotate the direction of the sun. So we have our solar controller, we have the board that's connected to the cloud, the data loading, we have our battery. Then now we have started the machine is tilting. So after that, it will start rotating to the direction of the sun radiation. So this is what is meant by tracking the project. So we have sensors on the system that we're using to track the sun radiation. So one. Now, therefore, the correct direction, so the machine will take the rotation in the other direction, so that the way to track it correctly.
So this is one of them. This one can, when you want to build cassava, instead of using maybe using knife, you can just put the can build cassava. And do that within 2-3 minutes. It will take that cassava and the weight it goes to another place so that it will pollute the environment. And this very particular project is automatic fish feeding. You can clear fish without being at home anywhere you find the world. It will dispense fish feed automatically. It will change water automatically. If you can pay this one too. Because this one was flouted and a war, in 2022, and that is the work that attracted the presidential grant. And fortunately, some of the students that did the work is among us is a copper in Abdul Rashid. So we went to Baghdad together and we received the second prize, and we went ahead to get grant for this work. So these are the innovations that we are expecting from the university, and that's why we properly engage our students. Usually we have some other ones, like this one again, and this one is a non-effective. From there, you can monitor anybody that's making noise, so that the noise is coming up. It will show on becoming aware of the rate. And office, you can direct other institutions engineering students too. The guy finished ago. They're properly coordinated by R&D. That's why it's a lot for. And that's why the students, when students do their work or something, maybe they are not properly engaged. Make sure you engage them. They can do beautiful things and that the country. Now, what are the challenges that we have? Part of the challenges are like lack of funding, regulatory leakage, and potential issues, cultural and structural barriers. Then, what makes us very happy is that as we have that challenges, we know the way to go about it. And that is the step the fight has been taking. Since I will be referring to his presentation always, because taking beauty in the very right direction. As we see, the first one is capacity building. And that's the they are building capacity. They are offering training so that from here, after every stage, you know the best thing to do. If you want to commercialize your product now, then you foster and that agriculture is organizing innovation competition among students. Then you make sure that you are the population that are friendly. The one that we took to the final is the university that is responsible for the sponsoring of that innovation. Then we give them an award, at the end of, and we make sure that everybody that reaches final receive our award. Then again, if there is any information about innovation competition around the world, make sure you separate it. I'm very happy what is on now on Dwell, and I know that Dell is part of it because they are also part of it. So something like that, make sure you tell the students. And whenever there's something like that with regards to the lecturers too, make sure you disseminate the information. You might not know who will be interested. Then again, make sure you organize annual research fair and exhibition. That is the only way whereby people can come, they will see what you are doing. They will know that it's not only that you make noise, they are really practicalizing what you are doing. Then in conclusion, we can see that university is very crucial to the development of any nation, of any community. Number two, we see that the strategic approach is the new ingredient that we need, that will make the commercialization of our research very easy. Then they have also seen that importance of innovative research. Don't just do any research, then innovative research. The research that will bring up a new product or that will add value to the existing product. Then again, we have seen that research commercialization brings the gap between academics and lastly, they have seen that success of some research in Nigeria. We've seen so many examples, and we've seen that it can bring revenue, it can enhance reputation, and it can provide significant society benefits through innovation. And these are my recommendations.
So that talking here, establishing collaboration between the university there and our university here. I think one thing I just want to add lastly is that we need to balance our teaching, our research, our grants, search, and even commercialization. So that what should not be here, establishing collaboration
between we our university, the balance our university to work together. One thing I just want to add lastly is that we need to balance our teaching, our research, our grants, search, and even commercialization. What should not be a strategy to between we our university, the balance our university.
Projects being carried out very, very good. Now I want to ask an institution help in commercializing all project work. Considering and we have spent a whole lot of money. Now, as a student, if I've spent a lot of I may have this feeling that okay, just maths, and I'm leaving the school soon. Sustain or encourage the student to then that the institution will be sharing with the student even so how do
my name is Dr. Kayode Bishola. Let me say that we have mastered some very important points. And one of these that we ensure that we work on to discuss with the management is to organize research peers and invite so that we can display our findings and without even strengthening our collaboration with them. So, very informative presentation. So my question to you, sir, what is the place of advanced technology? I think you mentioned some of them too. In the commercialization, what place of digital skills? So that's the question for the first presenter. The first one will come from what is the line between whether to patent? What do I need to know before just publishing or holding on for patenting? So that's the first question. The second question is that like basic procedures that are patents in Nigeria. This is and I will ask the question and then make questions. Not recognize them as academics, so to speak, but they are so said the other time, like we're talking to months back has security. So maybe decided from Yoruba here and something that's just writing and just get promotion. They are the next execute those recommendations. I mean, those result. And what I'm seeing here is that where we stand, that is what to see. So the problem is that you don't have people that see beyond the show of I want to get production or I want to get. So my recommendation is Mr. Speaker, the second or our vice chancellor into that. It's you can invest in of the research and development where we can have non-academics, people that are the industry experts out there. We can do it this way. We can.
My question is, first, I'm a 200 student of Computer Science Department. My first question is that with the guidelines and everything that we have provided to us, first, in our own department or our own side of the university, we deal mostly with innovations that are technological, not innovations that necessarily have to do with engineering and everything. And we've not seen or the guidelines that allow us as computer science students to be able to patent or move from our ideas to innovations or apps or whatever.
Thank you very much for that question. So now professors can do justice to all these questions. Thank you very much, sir.
Once again, thank you very much. The questions, it showed that people really follow the lectures. I'm very, very happy about that. And again, thank you, Mr. Vice Chancellor, for the opportunity given to us. I will start from the students, the question from the students. The work majorly lies in the R&D departments. Like the model that we use in our own school. We have a model like modus operandi. in directorates, whereby I have a 5-member committee drawn from each of the faculty. That is what we did. Each of the faculty has a representative in the directorates. So maybe each day we send a representative to the directorate, they form the committee members. So under the leadership of the R&D director. So one among the committee members was put in charge of student innovation. We have someone in charge of research. We have someone in charge of depending on the structure of the university, but we have someone in charge of student innovation. And what we did is that there was a time that we called for number one, did two things. We called for student research, student registration, because we understand that as we serve, have research teams, the students also have our own research teams. So we call for their registration. We send the Google form out so that they fill in the Google form, all the rest information. In fact, the templates, I will send it to the director later so that he can work on it. So through that, we try to gather information about student research group. And after that, we called for idea. We called for competition, innovation competition, idea. We have a set of areas in which we need ideas. So we set our work form also, and from there, from their questions, from our response, we shortlisted. Then we now call them for physical defense. Thereby they will come with their team, each leader of the team, we come with their team, we organize a defense, a PowerPoint defense, to see how realizable that idea is. And through that, we are able to involve our students. So, and again, when we are talking about, in fact, from there, the software people, we really need them because 3 groups of our students, they develop a software. One develop a software, a medical doctor, whereby anywhere you are, you can book appointments with the doctor. So you don't need to go and waste your time. There are some diseases that don't need to visit the health center. The nurse will visit your home. They will come. And if there's something that needs you to go to the hospital, in that software, there were different, we captured the surrounding hospitals so that from the software, you can book appointment, you can treat yourself. I forgot the name, but it's one of the students that developed that software. There's another one on food exchange. That is, like now, if I have yam at home and I want garri, there's a place we go whereby you can call for someone that has garri, that equivalent of yam, you can say, just like trade by barter. And if you want to exchange it for money, you can do it. It's one of our students that did it as well. So the software developer, they have a lot of role to play in this case. And in terms of skill of, you have some skills and relevant department, the computer, the R&D, correction R&D, they organize some training.
That means that every practice must be put into practice. I want to thank all of you for your questions, contributions, comments. They are just opposites to what has happened. And that shows that that meant released. I kept on writing and writing and I thought school. So I realized that we have a lot to do. And just while I was talking to the guest lecturer, somebody spoke my mind. I said, can you come for sabbatical in September? Well, I cannot say no. I know why I cannot say no. But I gave him a chance of saying no, and he said yes. Just as I said yes, somebody said something. And I've agreed to approve. So is it approved? And that's the way I told him that it's similar to what happened to Professor Fayomi. Professor Fayomi came here for a lecture, one lecture, and he was sitting next to me after the lecture and all these things. And I asked him, can you join them? He said, how can I say no? After many years of doing it, by next week, can you give me your papers? I said, next week. I said, yes. And so it was. And so it is. So it can continue to be. Always here. We try to pick resource persons all over the place who can add value to us. And we can only pick a resource person you have seen, you have heard, and have interacted with. Maybe my own areas are very narrow. For the LAMTEC, landmark, Ghana, and that's all. So, also, did the year September as approved. We also discussed that, and thank God for the students here, who was asking for a procedure. I think you find it in my paper. But talking there, I said, well, they have kept that lecture on pretending procedures so that we can discuss, ask questions about it. If you want to pretend, how do you go about it? The idea that one of grantsmanship, and I'm sure for Dr. Bushola, we are working on that on grantsmanship. How do you write grants? What are the items required? We are putting that up together. I told you that the case we are in now in Bells is research, innovation, and the likes, entrepreneurship. So that also is being put together by Dr. Commissioner. I don't know why. I wanted to see professor before soon. So that's another thing that we have to do. Thank you for telling us that research brings money now. In those days, we need to. But now, research brings money. And from research to development, to patenting, now to commercialization. So that's the place we're going to. Let me mention also that the TTO, so the development and advancement and R&D is not that now. And let's see how we need to put that in place. We will need to go through your slide all over again to get the details of that, and then we can key into that. I want to let you all start, like you rightly said, please don't confine yourself. Stop confining yourself, please come to the open. The person who is seen that can be used. The person who is seen that can be asked to do some things for the university, please let us see you. We also need to create a database and Director of R&D, Director of Advancement. We need to collect all our collaborations, all the linkages, so that we can able to spread them around. Let everybody know those who are collaborating with in case they have something to do. A very good database is necessary, detailed database of all things. I know for supervisor we talking about research clusters. Am I right? All over. Colleges should be intentional about this. Create research clusters. Cluster in sciences can collaborate with research cluster in engineering. And that's absolutely necessary. The R&D needs a committee, one from each college. I think we've done that before. So it begins to cooperate with you in establishing that and making it work. What they are calling an R&D team. The team management was approach is a lot of different insight. Professor Ali, thank you for being here all the time. That's true. So, the link over to you. So, at this point, we say thank you to R&D, highly educated, many more of this problem that we start dying. I don't know whether the learning only at the important. Also, the big speaker. Where someone he said, very good. In your rush well. To run deep. And I hope that this is this. For coming in and for helping yourself. Thank you very much. The professors are here. Thank you for being here, Professor Cook. That's the everything. Thank you for being here. All lecturers here. I'd like to see from now on. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir.
In 2001, I was the NC. I remember, yeah, that was the big. Today, this, you know, award to so
well, in the north, the Fulanis, they keep on saying when they are greeting each other, you could go to Lagos and come back and they are saying Aku, Akuma, Aku, Akuma. I've been saying thank you to you this morning. So I was saying thank you until you depart from here. And I'll say thank you when you come back. Once again, we want to appreciate you and thank you for a well-prepared paper, a well-designed paper, and then a well-presented paper. You spoke your paper, we enjoyed it. And this is an award of excellence from Bell University of Technology, Ogun, from the Research and Development Unit, presented to Professor Taufik Adewale Adelushi, Director of Research and Development, Lautech, as guest speaker at the one-day seminar with the theme Strategic Approach to Research and Development Commercialization in Nigerian Universities. It's presented to you today, Tuesday, 4th June 2024.
Next on the agenda is vote of thanks. Please let's jam hands together as we welcome the Acting Director of Advancement, Bell University of Technology, Dr. Kayode Ogun for vote of thanks.
Thank you. Fortunately for me, the Vice Chancellor has helped me a lot to thank some of the people here. So I want to join the Vice Chancellor to thank you for coming. Firstly, I want to thank the Vice Chancellor for approving this seminar. Let me tell Professor Taufik Adelushi that this year has been so supportive in issues that concern innovation. And just like he has mentioned, several departments, centers, and units have been established to address this. So, Vice Chancellor, we are so much grateful, sir, for that initiative. I want to thank our guest speaker. We all know that he has done justice to this topic. He has presented from the wealth of knowledge. So when you bring somebody that is a repository of knowledge to talk to a particular subject, so you would expect such information. And thank you for those statistics, those information. We are so grateful, sir. And then, I said before, we have mastered some of those points. jotted them down, and then we will start working on them. We have a number of activities on ground already that we need to also improve, and then we have few that we work on. Thank you, sir. I have those two things, the vote of thanks and a short announcements. And in the next 3 minutes, we will have the closing prayer. So I never forget my big advisor, Professor Ogun. Thank you for your presentation. This man has always been behind me in most of the things that I do at this university. So I want to thank you. Sometimes when he presents, I wonder whether he's preaching or talking to us, because it's always so inspiring. You know, he always has that passion. You know, so we want to thank you for that. That was very informative. I want to join the list again to thank all the professors that are here. First, the dean, our dean, my own dean of Conas, you are welcome, and thank you for your contributions. All the deans here, the professors, the lecturers, the students, all staff members, distinguished staff members. I will not forget the corporate affairs members. They were here before everybody. So I want to thank all of you for making this a success. I have a number of announcements, just one or two. The first thing I want to, before I do that, I want to thank the College of Engineering for organizing this students' technology fairs. Please, let's put our hands together for that. That is highly encouraging. So thank you for that. And I want to be colleges and also work around that. Now, I will announce that everybody, including students, should go to the university website and study the university research policy. University research policy. So please, let's be well knowledgeable with that document. It's very, very important concerning issues that we treated today. And then I also want to announce that tomorrow here, we are also having a seminar that's lecture 1, not here. Okay, a seminar from the Office of the Director of Academic Planning, and the seminar is on the examination. So though I was not asked to do this, maybe you should pay me later for this. 2 p.m. tomorrow. Please, let's take note. All staff members must be there. She always says that it is mandatory. So please, let's try to be there. On Monday again, we are also coming here 10 a.m. for another seminar on writing proposals for grants. Okay, we are also having another grantmanship seminar. But tomorrow, on Monday, is going to be just 1.5 hours because we know there are exams on that day. So the seminar is basically a 2-day workshop for some selected group. But we want everybody that is not invigilating to be here to attend the seminar. That seminar will be an open one for everybody, while the workshop, the selected one, will go to another venue to take that 2-day workshop. So I want to welcome everybody for coming and making this seminar a success. Thank you for coming. God bless you.
Thank you very much. You can put the talents down and hands together again. Thank you. Please, just as I said the other time, it was when I go back to my seat that Holy Spirit ministered unto me that your testimony was not complete. Yeah, so please let me complete that testimony. This is not a joke this time around. In 2018, I wrote to the university as a vendor that I want to, supply some items. Yeah, the personal testimony there. The vice chancellor looked at mine, and then after talking for a while, he said, you look like someone that is well learned. I said, I think so, sir. I have a master's degree. He said, oh, that's good. Send me your CV. I did. The rest, shall I say, is history. I'm a lecturer in the university today. From a vendor to a university lecturer. So 3 years after, we saw Professor Fayemi and he brought him on board. 3 years after, again, seeing Professor Jomosu and also bringing him on board. And as a mathematics teacher who has taught APGP, so when something happens at an interval of 3, that's an arithmetic progression. So the next 3 years, let's see who we are bringing on board. So let's come out together to our Vice Chancellor for having eyes for potentials and for giving us room to grow. I think I've not seen such exceptional leadership as I've seen in him. Please, we can't thank him enough. Let's not jam our hands together once again. Thank you very much, sir. We are very, very, very grateful for giving us platforms to this. So next on the agenda is closing prayer. Please let's jam our hands together as we welcome KF Ali from the Department of Survey and Geoinformatics. Please let's join our for closing prayer. Thank you very much.
We thank Almighty Allah. We have started by giving ourselves to Him. We started in His name, and He has been with us throughout the program. We adore Him, we thank Him, we praise Him for that beautiful things He has done for us. We equally want to thank Allah, who has been guiding our management team from the Vice Chancellor to all the management. We want to beseech Him to continue to guide them and endow them with wisdom and knowledge so that they will continue to take this university to a greater height. We want to thank God who has brought our guest speaker to this place safely. If we believe it, we want to ask Allah to give him a safe and journey mercy to his destination and to miss his family better than the way he has left them. We equally want to thank God for our speaker too, who actually to be one of us. He has inspired us. God that has given him the inspiration, may He continue to endow him with knowledge and